What's going on, man? You already know what it is. Last Prime Gaming in the building, you feel me? So, today, I want to talk about Sub-Zero. I'm going to give y'all the truth about Sub-Zero. Because there's a lot of scattered opinions about him being bottom 5, and some people say A tier, and people say B. I'm not discrediting what the pros say. I mean, they pros, but I want to tell you that everything is situational to pros, because Ninja Killer wasn't a pro, and Ninja Killer was better than almost everybody out there. He watched everybody, even Sonic Fox, till he got to 11, and then there was a back and forth thing. So far, Sonic won the first major, but that's neither here nor there. So, Sub-Zero gets damage, and a lot of people have said character is weak. This isn't a solo character game. This is a team game. So if you're playing Sub-Zero, if you want Sub-Zero to have damage, you need to pair Sub-Zero up with a character that's getting major damage. Now, Sub-Zero has a 7 frame high. Every other button after that, in my opinion, is kind of fodder. But he does have safe options. Every character has safe options. The problem is, everybody wants to do that main option that gets the most damage, and it's understandable. But what I will say is, like, I use Kenshi, but Kenshi is an S tier character. This move right here, even with Sub-Zero's standing 1, it does not punish the move. However, it takes so long that it'll counter it. But I haven't tested out if it blocks or not. But in my opinion, there's not one character in the game that Sub-Zero can't punish. A lot of people just don't know what to use to punish. A lot of people don't know which combo route to go to get major damage with Sub-Zero. And it's not the option that you think. Because even if you do his forward 2-2, well, his forward 2-2, that has a freeze element to it. And just because it's part of a string, it doesn't mean that you can escape the fact that it still is a freeze. And we all know what happens when you freeze somebody. It scales the damage. It scales the damage because if Sub-Zero didn't scale off freezes, he'd probably be the most broken character in the game. There's got to be some type of balance to these combos, man, when it comes to Sub-Zero, because as much as y'all want, Sub-Zero is getting damage. That man get a 49% corner carry. Well, yeah, it's a corner carry fatal blow that this man get, and y'all saying he don't get damage. Like, yeah, it stops the meter. Like, yeah, he got to use up all his meter for it. But so what? Do you know what I do for ratings down forward 2 to consistently amplify and use up all of his meters so I can cash out on big damage? They cap rated because everybody else whined about him. But in my opinion, Sub-Zero is a really cool character, and I feel like he's a decent character. He is in the place that Raiden was in Mortal Kombat 11. You know, he's viable, but he's not S tier. He was a B tier character for sure, but in the right hands, the boy was fire. Sonic Fox wanted so bad to make Raiden S tier, but they just couldn't do it. And that's okay. I still played the HE double out of it. Sub-Zero was a better character in my opinion in K11. But the truth is, Sub-Zero is really a force to be reckoned with. Especially when you get online. Let's be real. Most of y'all Sub-Zero players are people that's playing right now. We aren't pros. We aren't semi-pro. Some of us may be casual, some of us might be better than casual. Some of y'all might be sitting at home and don't even know that y'all better than pros. But what I can say is this: don't knock it until you try it. Just because Sub-Zero is out here, he's extremely punishable for his double overhead. But if you land his double overhead, that boy is a monster once he opens you up. But he is a high risk, high reward character, and there's no other way that I can't cookie cut the fact that that's how they built him in this game. And I feel like it's gonna happen like with every character at some point. Each Mortal Kombat, that's always gonna be somebody's favorite character that has pros and cons. Sub-Zero is a character that I think is dope. if you a Street Fighter character, I would say play Sub-Zero. Like, not if you're a Street Fighter character. If you're in the Street Fighter, I would recommend you start off the game with Sub-Zero, cause that would give you something that you actually like, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Um, Look at this corner combo I got going on here. You feel me? Just look at it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, it's gonna hit. You feel me? Listen, man. Like, comment, subscribe, join the ride. Last Part Gaming checking in. You already know. Checking out.